Okay, so today we're going to talk about levels of delegation. When you delegate, you can't just delegate one way to all your employees because are all employees created equal? No, they're all different. So we have to treat them differently. So I like to think of this as a 4-level type of delegation, and I've given 4 different names to these. Level 1 I call the crawler. Okay? Now this is your employee who may be new on the job or may have been on the job for a while but is low in skills. So they don't know that much. They have low knowledge, low ability. And so you as the manager or supervisor have to retain tight control over the outcomes. This is someone that you basically have to do some micromanaging with. You're going to have to check up on that person a lot and make sure that you are setting goals and checking up that they are meeting those goals. So you are going to provide complete instructions for that person, very clear directions, real how-to guides whenever you give delegation on this, and you're going to be careful to monitor. So here's the task, and here's exactly how I want you to do it. You're not really leaving it up to them to figure out anything. Okay? It's a step-by-step guide. That's your level 1 delegation. That's your crawler. Let's go to level 2. Level 2 I call the walker. That's the employee who has some experience on the job, has relatively good skills and knowledge, and therefore you can loosen your controls of this person because you know that this person has more ability, more experience, and can work a little bit more autonomously. So you can give him or her the opportunity for more input in how the job is going to get done. You're going to give clear directions. You're also going to monitor, but you're going to give them some freedom in how things are going to proceed. So you say, well, here are some options. Which option do you think would be good? So this is kind of the thing that Tony was talking about a few minutes ago. Like, okay, here are the options. What do you think would be good? And you're asking for that input in a walker, a level 2. And then they provide it. Now, this is a great motivator because now we go to level 3, the jogger. That's the employee who has considerable job knowledge, excellent skills and experience, and so you really can start to loosen the reins. You can ask the employee to actually problem solve, to come up with options and solutions. So you can really just do light monitoring of this employee because they're pretty independent. And this is someone that you really love having on your team. They're taking the ball and running with it. So you give them the job, say, here it is, and then you say, tell me how you're going to do it. Now, once in a while, we're blessed with a level 4. It doesn't happen that often. And that we call the racer. The racer has long-term job experience, outstanding skills, knowledge, and, let me add something, motivation. These people are motivated. They have pride in their work, and they can completely run with whatever task you give them. They are empowered to do the job, and you can empower them that way. So you can give them maximum autonomy. You can acknowledge them with their freedom, and you have to do very little monitoring of these employees because you could go off to Latvia, and they could take care of the job without you. All right? And all you have to do is say, here it is, and let me know when it's done. And you can just rest assured it's going to be done great. So bear in mind with these levels that the hardest part of your job is the assessment of where is your employee. Do I have a level 1, 2, 3, or 4? Because if you misjudge, you either give the wrong level, too high or too low, you are going to be making a mistake, either giving the employee too much credit or too little credit, and that can really hurt you in the relationship that you have with that employee and in the productivity. As Debbie was saying before, like, hey, I need this done and it's not getting done. Well, maybe it's because I misassessed the level of my employee. And anytime you perform a task that someone else should be doing, you keep yourself from doing a task that only you should do. That's what you need to keep in mind with delegation.